I didn't believe in haunted houses. Not until one called me by name. I was a real estate agent back then, specialized in flipping old rural homes, the ones no one else wanted. Cheap, empty, forgotten. Easy profit, usually, until I bought the Caulfield house. The locals warned me about it, said strange things happened there. Voices, shadows, lights at night. I laughed it off. Every town has its ghost story. I didn't think I was walking straight into one. The house stood alone at the edge of a dying forest, 2 stories tall, all rotting wood and cracked windows. When I opened the door, the smell hit first, damp and old. But underneath it, something metallic, like blood. I told myself it was just the pipes. It's always the pipes. The first few days were quiet. I cleaned, painted, replaced boards. At night, I stayed in one of the upstairs rooms, the only one with a working lock. I'd hear the house creak, like old bones settling. But on the 3rd night, I heard something else. A voice. It said my name. Clear, close, right next to my ear. I froze, told myself it was the wind, except the windows were shut. I left the next morning, came back with a crew, electricians, plumbers, but one by one they quit, said the place felt wrong. One guy swore he saw someone in the attic window while we were standing outside. The attic had been nailed shut. That night, I stayed again. Around 2 a.m., the whisper came back, louder this time. Come upstairs. My heart was pounding so hard I can feel it in my throat. I grabbed my flashlight and climbed the stairs. The boards moaned with each step. When I reached the top, the air felt colder, heavy, almost thick. The attic door was open. I didn't open it. Inside, dust floated in the beam of my flashlight. And there, on the floor, was a mirror, old, cracked, covered in fingerprints. My reflection looked pale, distorted. Behind me, in the glass, I saw movement, like someone stepping forward from the dark. I turned. No one. Then the whisper came again. Why did you leave me? My flashlight flickered. I shone it back at the mirror, and for half a second, I saw her. A woman's face, skin gray, eyes empty, mouth open in a silent scream. Then gone. I stumbled back, fell against a chest, cracked it open, and out spilled photographs. Dozens of them. All the same man, same eyes, same smile, same face, mine. The pictures were old, decades old. My face hadn't aged a day in them. And written on the back of every photo, in faded ink, he left me here. I ran downstairs, grabbed my keys, but the front door wouldn't open. The locks had twisted themselves shut. The walls groaned. And then, the house started whispering. Not one voice, hundreds, layered, crying, whispering my name over and over. Daniel, Daniel, Daniel. I covered my ears, but you can't block a voice that's inside your head. The floor split open. Beneath the boards I saw a pit, shallow, wet, dark. Bones, human bones. I fell to my knees, and then I heard her again. You left me here. I whispered, shaking. I don't even know you. She stepped out of the shadows. Her dress was soaked, her skin pale as wax. You knew me once, she said, before you forgot. Her hand reached for mine, cold, solid. I tried to pull away, but the floor gave way. I woke up at the lake. The house was gone, just gone. My car was there. My clothes were soaked. And when I looked at my reflection in the water, I wasn't alone. A woman stood behind me, smiling. Whispered, "Now you'll remember." They never found the Caulfield house again. Just a patch of dead trees and a voice that calls your name if you get too close. So if you ever hear your name whispered by the wind, don't answer. You've been listening to the 13th voice. The night never ends. It just gets darker.